Germany's participation in the recent ERNA Games in Estonia has raised eyebrows about the country's relationship to its Nazi past. The Games pay homage to Estonian soldiers who were on a saboteur mission for German intelligence in 1941. Our correspondent Paula Slier looks at how the Jews of Germany perceive the situation.
At first glance, it seems almost unimaginable that the fastest growing Jewish community today in Europe resides in Germany. But some 100,000 Jews have made it their home, as many as 9 in 10 hailing from the former Soviet Union. Their identity, though, is a difficult one, forged between making a better life for themselves and coming to terms with Germany's checkered history. Renowned photographer Gregory Manyuk is exhibiting a series of photographs entitled A Foreigner in a Strange City. Manyuk was drawn to this subject because as a Jewish immigrant to Berlin from Moscow, the reality he reflects in his work is the reality he feels in his life.
I don't feel at home in Germany. When I live here, I feel secure with the present, but insecure with the past. I feel like I'm a traitor to my people. I'm reminded the whole time that I'm a Jew, and I don't belong here.
Across Germany, memorials have been turned into educational sites in an effort to address the past. You don't need to drive more than 40 minutes from the center of Berlin for a stark reminder of the fate of Jews, gypsies, homosexuals and Russian prisoners of war some 60 years ago. This is Sachsenhausen labor camp, where an estimated 100,000 people are believed to have perished. At 11:10 on April the 22nd, 1945, Sachsenhausen labor camp was liberated by the Red Army. Since then, the clock over the entrance's watchtower has stood still. Filmmaker Rosemary Reed was drawn to the subject and says memorials like this one are important because they keep history alive.
I think something like this could happen again. Just recently we saw that in England, certain community, a certain school group were not allowed to talk about the Holocaust because the Iranian students didn't like this idea. They didn't agree with it, so it was taken out of the curriculum. We look at somebody like George Santayani, who said, "Those who do not know history are doomed to repeat it."
It would be naive to assume anti-Semitism has forever been buried. Rabbi Itzhak Ehrenberg of Berlin says he feels safe walking the streets, but can't ignore the undercurrent of anti-Semitism.
To be a Jew in Germany, maybe it's perverted, but it's better than to be a Jew in Belgium or France. I can't say that the Germans hate us less than the French. A friend of my doctor said that when patients came to her and they didn't know she was Jewish, how they spoke about the Jews. Yes, the hate is there, but it's hidden.
Last week, the German Defense Ministry sent an official team to the ERNA Games in Estonia. ERNA was the name of an SS Estonian battalion that fought alongside the Germans against the Red Army in World War II. Rabbi Ehrenberg and his community are unhappy that Germany has participated in the Games, which some feel could be a glorification of fascism. He prays that history won't repeat itself. Paula Slier, Russia Today.